Oh, my name is Patrick.Bradley. Thank you for tuning in to my subject matter expert vlog. Today I am here with Denis Tan. Denis, welcome.
Thank you, Patrick. Thanks for having me here today.
You bet. So Denis is the principal owner and strategic partner at a company called Schooley Mitchell, a company I had never heard of until Denis announced at the Rotary Club of Wausau, of which we are both a member, that he was making a career change. So Denis, we've known each other for the better part of 3 years, primarily through Rotary, and it's really been nice getting to know you, and I sure appreciate the contribution you're making to our club. And when you were explaining to me what you're doing now at Schooley Mitchell, I was pretty intrigued by it. So thanks a lot for joining. So tell us, so what is it that you and Schooley Mitchell do?
So Schooley Mitchell is the largest independent cost reduction consulting firm in North America. We have offices from coast to coast in the United States and all over Canada. And what we do is we help businesses reduce their expenses by about 27 to 28%. And we have delivered more than $340 million in documented savings to our clients to date. And, when it's only 27, 28% here in the United States, but here in central Wisconsin, I've been able to cut many businesses' expenses by 30%, if not more. So my goal is, I'm very passionate about helping my clients save money and be able to help them to grow their business. Schooley Mitchell delivers expertise to companies of all sizes, from all industries, and we offer a broad range of services, including telecommunications, merchant services, waste disposal, small package shipping, utilities and fuel, e-signatures, and electronic logging devices.
Wow. Well, that's amazing. So do you have preferred vendors that you work with?
No, we don't. At Schooley Mitchell, we only offer an independent and objective recommendations, based solely on the client's best interests. We do not have preferred vendors, but we work with all vendors. We don't receive any kickbacks or any residuals or incentives from providers. All we want is to be able to provide the best solution, the best price, and it's all based on the client's best interests. The services we provide are risk-free, so the clients incur no out-of-pocket expenses, and Schooley Mitchell's fees are self-funded out of the savings that is generated. So if we don't find any savings for the client, our clients don't pay us a single cent.
Huh, interesting. So let's say I'm an executive at a large company, or even a small business owner, and I think I've got a pretty good handle on my numbers, and I feel I've got the best procurement team or the best rate. Is there still a reason why I should reach out to you and have a conversation?
Well, Patrick, you see, do you know when there are errors in your bill? Do you know how to identify them? Are you aware of fees that you can actually avoid paying for? Are you 100% certain that the rate you have is the best rate in town? And most importantly, do you actually have the time and the right resource to cover all your bases? As a business owner, you know that running a business is lots of hard work. And the pressure to maximize your profit and minimize loss continues to grow, especially in this pandemic time. Your time is in reality in a very short supply, and making it almost impossible to keep tabs on all the areas of your business. So at Schooley Mitchell, our objectives are to provide you with advice and the analysis to ensure that you are receiving the superior and most ultimate best business services at the best price. We are independent from all vendors, and we only act with your best interest in mind. So a risk-free review will identify the challenges you face and provide practical cost-saving solutions. And, like I said before, if we don't find you savings, there's zero fees to our services.
Okay, so tell us briefly, what is the process you follow, and how long is this engagement?
So when I first meet with a client initially, I want to understand their struggles, their pain points, and oftentimes, businesses or business owners will say that they're happy where they're at. But if there's opportunity for more savings, why not reap those savings in? Every penny counts. And so it is very important that my client or the business owner knows about this. So firstly, we have a client sign what I call a service agreement, that says that they want to do this. They want to get a risk-free audit. They want to know whether there's savings or not, and that they will allow us to represent them in finding these savings. The service agreement basically will also just say that they want to do it, and they would provide us with their current statements or invoices, or sometimes we take a look at the last 3 months of statements just to make sure everything's all in line correct as far as fluctuation of the times, and see what we can do for them. Second, our team of analysts will review and analyze these statements. They'll dig into every line item and find the details of it, and so that they can prepare a thorough analysis for the client. Now, this is not a quick overnight thing. The process actually takes about 4 to 6 weeks. And when that's all ready, we do a schedule in our call or a meeting with my client, and we present them the value report. And this is where we show the clients, what it takes to be if they were to stay with their incumbent vendor, or if they were to switch to a different vendor, what kind of savings they would have. We generally share with them 3 different options. Now, once the client approves the recommendation, we implement it, and the clients will start receive their savings. Now, this is not a one and done sort of meeting. It's not something that, I give you the savings and goodbye, I ran away. We continue to actually review the client statements every month, and we give them provide them a quarterly report to make sure that their invoices are free from errors, and also to notify them if there's any other promotions in place that they can actually take advantage of. If it helps lower their cost, the price of the service they are getting, why not reap another savings in again? So we simply become a single point of contact for their cost management going forward.
So is your engagement with your client 12 months?
We have them sign a service agreement for 36 months.
36 months, okay.
And for the duration, we actually help them, optimize their savings throughout the period, making sure that if there's any errors, or something that needs to be brought up to them, we let them know right away. So that if there's anything that we can mitigate, if we can get credits back on the account, we will work for them and get the credits back.
Gotcha.
So in an example, say for shipping is a very interesting topic. That a business ship out packages every day, and some of them have a guaranteed 2-day delivery or guaranteed overnight, right? Some of them even have a guaranteed before noon. Now, how do you know as a business when your items ship out? How do you actually know the client got it at a specific time you asked for to send it? You won't unless the customer calls and complains. But we have the tool to tell us that whether the package received on time, in the right place, and if it doesn't, we'll fight back and get a credit back for you. So it's one of those things where, we help the client out as much as we can, and we try to find as much savings as possible.
Fascinating. Okay, well, Denis, thank you very much for joining me today. And let me share my screen. And So for our audience, if you have any questions about Denis and his capabilities, either reach out to me, be more than happy to help you, or here's Denis's contact information. So Denis, thanks again for joining. This was very informative.
Thanks, Patrick.